New York needs to get off a shot here. And now the Sixers on the break. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Jennings. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And again, the Knicks missing. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. New York out in front, leading by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. The three. Not going to go that time. New York leading by 6. On the take. Outside Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pass to Malone. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's the teardrop. Porzingis misses. 76ers trail by 8. Irving for 3. Looking to get it going. Jennings grabs a miss.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Rose. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Count that one. Malone's got 8.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Knicks. To the left wing. Jennings, shot is good. 9 points in the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Again, Irving missing. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. New York shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses.
One shot. Now into the lineup for New York.
New York leading by 11. To the middle. And Anthony slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And Irving powers it home.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
The drive by Rose. Porzingis for 3. Shoots it from the corner. And it's New York scoring again.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to